little sandwich.
Sandwich.
Look at that. Only brain. Copyright. We might not.
And welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines.
Perfect.
This is where the Wednesday Warriors meet the hard A's. I'm with some of my closest friends in the world to talk about everything anime, manga, comics, and everything in between. So please, fellas, introduce yourselves.
Hello, it's your boy, me, Connell, your friendly neighborhood Renaissance man. I do all the things with all the stuff.
Hello, friend. It is Mr. Sniffles, Digger Des. His name is Desmond.
And I am Grayson Red, a big old nerd apparently trying to avoid copyrights.
Apparently.
Big week. We've had a massive overload of anime to substantiate our short comic week, but as short as the comic week was, there was a big book in there, so we're gonna have to talk about that for a long time. So with no further ado, let's talk about the anime that we've definitely all watched. JJK. Goodness gracious! Okay, I'll let you guys get off. This is an exposition episode.
Very much so.
For the slow ones in the back, that means they explain things. Okay? You that have a big problem with things not making sense to you and rules being too complicated, pause the video and read. That's it. Okay? Maybe watch a YouTube video because maybe it's hard for you to read. I thought this episode was great. The tension was exactly what I needed it to be. Whole bunch of lore drops, and I think that they did it better than when I read in the manga. I don't know what else we need. Yeah,
I would say they for sure explained it a lot clearer here than in the manga. Because in the manga, I read it and I was like, all right, and just kind of skipped over it. This explained it a lot better than it did in the manga. Because in the manga, like, I had to go back and reread it, and then I just kind of gave up and just moved forward with it, and just accepted the rules as they came, and was like, "Yep, they definitely explained it at some point." So, this did a much better job. What'd you say?
I said I feel like they make it up as they go, regardless. Anyway, like we got like the basis of it all, but I mean, one of the rules is you could add one a little bit later on or something like that, and yeah, I can see where the fuck had seeds were planted, where people were mad at like Heavenly Packs and what and the continuity of if it's it's a whole bunch of things with JJK stuff, and but I will say that as a hater of it all, this is still good. I'm rocking with it. Episode 3, even though this is a very expedition episode, like we said, but it's a lot more in the dots and lines and the everything in between. Like it's when you don't even like you could pause it and read it all, or when whatever it is that they're saying, like with Tengen and the rest of them, because it's a whole bunch of lore drop. It's a nuke of lore, you know what I'm saying? But it's
indeed a loop.
It still moved the plot forward enough to where there is no more needed after this. Like all the other episodes moving forward are about that action.
Yeah,
I think this is great. I mean, I don't see the problem with this episode at all. I love this episode. I really think that this was important. And after this, things only go up. They've showed us routes to get the story better progressed. They've showed us ways that things can get worse. They've given us a real final goal, and they've given us stakes. That's the whole point of stories. If you don't have a story with fucking stakes, what do you niggas even want? What is the problem with these niggas?
And what are the
stakes? Let me go off real quick. Let me go off. No. What is the problem with these niggas? What do they want? They want their favorite characters to just look cool the whole time. Everyone's bitching about how Gojo needs to come back. Oh, they need to give Megami some more moments. Oh, like, no, nigga, it's a story. Stop making fanfic with a self-insert because you pussy ass niggas have no idea how to make your own lives better. Stop. This shit is so annoying.
I think like one, media literacy is at an all-time low. So when it comes to stuff like this, people don't want to hear the exposition. They just want the bars. They just want the action. It's kind of like battle rap, right? People really like battle rap because it's punchline after punchline after punchline, not a whole lot of substance. But when it comes to like the high octane episodes, that's when you see like the higher rated ones. But this episode is rated like a 7.7 or something like that.
Because niggas are dumb.
They're dumb. But
they're dumb.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I should have had the same energy as what I said, but I don't know. But
no. You are definitively wrong. This show is gas. You're wrong. The show is gas.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not.
Niggas just can't read fast enough.
Hey, no, go ahead. Yeah, no, get your
that ain't my problem. Nah, but
that's not your problem.
What you say is very much true. Literacy, media literacy, the reading comprehension, all that is low. But like when you said stakes, right? What are the stakes? It's my nigga ghetto. We would not allow your ghetto in here, but that's what nigga. We nuking the world, just like Sugar Rock. Just like this is grand scale.
Yeah,
this is grand scale. The whole country will be in dismay. Everyone will either be morphed into something weird or get murdered by everyone because these barriers are going down because Tengen is fucked up. Tengen is on his last human leg, kind of, sort of. He's gonna get manipulated by Ghetto. That's a big fucking deal. How do you niggas not understand that?
And also, even the little, it was kind of a throwaway line with the Star Plasma vessel, where they had said to the world that there was another vessel to replace the one that Toji killed, seeming that Toji failed, because if not, Kenjaku would have made another move instantly, right? He would have tried to make another play as soon as he was like, oh, it didn't work, but you still can't fuse with anybody, so you're still like at a vulnerability. But because they made that announcement and said that there was a replacement, but there really wasn't, it's like that small little bit of lore. Like the JJK does a really good job of emphasizing the small things that mean bigger things later. Hence, Heavenly Packs, which we're about to really get into soon.
We'll get into that later on, but at this stage of the game, the way that they so eloquently explain everything, which niggas kept complaining about, like, I don't know what's happening. The way that they so eloquently explain with visuals and diagrams and lore, and niggas still can't comprehend. That's a you problem. That's a skill issue, bitch. The fuck out of here. Fuck is wrong with these niggas?
This was a literal diagram.
Hey man, low grade, what the fuck I want? Low grade. It's like that. If y'all understand, do better, but low grade it if you want to. It's like, nah, don't low grade.
No. Shit. Niggas can have opinions. I'm not saying niggas can't have opinions, but I guess I'm at a point in because I truly do try to avoid the annoying dialogue. Like we've talked about this before. Like my algorithm is stuff that I like. So when I constantly see dumb people talk about stuff that I like because I can't avoid it, it ticks me off. I hate hearing these niggas stray thoughts because they can't add 2 plus motherfucking 2. What's wrong with these niggas?
Yo, pop off, man. Pop off.
It's not a JJK issue.
Shout out to JJK.
Yeah, it's not even just that. It's a perfect segue into what would come too, because not even really like,
because they was throwing them bitches for sure.
Yeah,
they was throwing them bitches.
Let's talk about the next anime that we want to get into. Something that Digga has been very excited for.
Here we are, man. The season 3, core 2 of Fire Force. And it's a whole bunch of lore from the cliffhanger of what we had last time. As y'all can see now, Iris is the pillar. I mean, it was it never was verbally said, but now she is awakening her 3rd generation pyrokinetics. And
which is a huge deal.
It is a huge deal. The pillars pretty much are all out now. I believe all 7 of them are up as of the end of the first of this episode. And you get basically what was going on with Shinra when he woke up looking mad different, the tattoos and the piercings and just completely out of body. And Arthur, of course, is the only one who is, realizing that like that's not really Shinra, in there. He has his body and his, everything, but it's got a lot to do with the doppelganger and the Adola part of it all. And that's why I said it's kind of like a good segue from the JJK stuff, because it can get real deep if you want to with Fire Force, like from the religious part of it to just the philosophical part of the Ed and all that. Like all that matters here. So like people's perception of you and that energy of that's why Iris is the doppelganger of Amaterasu. They showed that in the thing. Now that wasn't all the way out really out there, but neither was Iris being a pillar. But people who comprehend got the point that they
They
needed to
picked
get.
up the breadcrumbs.
Exactly. So it's a
What?
lot.
You
It's
mean
a
good
lot.
writing where they had breadcrumbs? Crazy.
So, but yeah, I just been waiting for this. The end of the episode, we get Ben and Mara talking about his dreams. It's another thing with this. That's how Shinra is gonna quote unquote, open his third eye. No spoilers there, but it's all of that. All of it is real, and even them going over the difference between what they perceive as them as human in the shonen, and seeing our world, and said drew a picture of us, like, does that look like a human to you? Like it was like us but kind of different, like, and it's hinting at the madness of like the soul eater of it all. It's just so fucking beautiful.
It's great. It hit on all cylinders, and it's firing on all cylinders. Pun
No pun
intended.
intended.
Pun intended. Yeah, it's doing exactly what it needs to do, and it's setting up for the big final conclusion. The pillars are in place, literally. Shinra is gonna have to overcome some shit so we can get to this final battle and really turn up. And we're getting hints of reality warping, which is gonna matter later.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept Shinra's new design with the blonde hair and stuff like that. Just as I don't necessarily like it more than the old design, but I think a switch up was cool to show the passage of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean but that's just part of the thing. Like that's how that Adola Shinra would have moved if he were the one in, I don't want to say control, but more of a little bit
yeah,
Mr.
no,
Robot
I
shit. But
get
like,
it.
yeah.
I get it. I know how to read. I'm just saying. It looked cool.
I don't know. Like he's like, this is my mom's black hair. I can't have this shit blonde. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yo,
that shit was hilarious.
could you imagine waking up with your hair blonde? Like, what do you just? I'm like this.
I'd be concerned. I haven't had my hair blonde since I was like, God, it's been 5 years. I'd be scared. I'm like, who manipulated me? What Diddy party was I at where they just dyed my hair and I didn't notice?
Diddy party is crazy.
That's how the ghetto. That's how ghetto get you.
Latone.
Baby oil.
That's crazy.
Hey man, so I didn't have the pleasure of watching Vigilantes. Dig, I need you to take this one away, dog. I need you to tell me what Vigilantes was like.
Real easy.
Wait. Before you do that, I have a question. Can we call it Diet My Hero?
Diet My Hero is disrespectful.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it though? Is it?
I fuck with Koichi. I don't know about diet, but it's definitely like the
I ain't gonna hold you.
Zero sugar, My Hero.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't need no sweetener. This is jasmine tea.
And I love Koichi, but like I think I'm with Phil. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it derogatory. I'm not saying that like a slur. Just saying.
Yeah, so this, I mean, you can call it diet, but like I can't remember the last like regular season My Hero episode that had a bomb, niggas getting shot, and so
fair enough.
There's that. The Scarred Man. He is a number of many of villains that's about to pop out now. They're definitely out here in these streets. So like I said, this man's powers is kind of like a speedster type of deal. He's kind of got like the speed force, and he literally kind of like froze the time, sat there, took the cops' guns, shot them all individually and just let it all play out. And then Fat Gum like jumps in front of a bomb this episode. Like this is they're trying to get it going, and for this again to be just the Koichi and the Pops Up show, having the new villain without the knuckle duster part of it all is, gonna make me want to watch it more. And since it's just a weekly, nothing too crazy like it was the first season, 10 or 11 episodes, they could get to the point in the manga where like you really start to see like, okay, Koichi could have been the start of like, not necessarily like your start of the story, but your first introduction to it. So let's say My Hero came out as a vigilante, it was all out. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though Koichi would have been a good enough protagonist, to latch on to. And then when you see Deku, it's just like, okay, well, this one's different because he's obviously a child, and it's like, and that wonder is still there. But for Koichi to be like, a college person, and saying just going off of resolve that he had as a child, like kind of like the Deku, but kind of just went into the mundane of it all, and kind of like the Kafka, with the Kaiju number 8. So it's just, yeah, it's more My Hero. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it.
Shout out to My Hero.
This nigga Dustin muted too.
My bad. I fuck with My Hero, so I'm gonna catch up with this. I watched all of last season. I like it. It's hard to compare the two because we had whether the niggas out there want to admit it or not, we had a historical ending that affected many people. So fresh off of that, it's not this is bad at all. It says unfortunately it's in the same universe and closely related and relying on callbacks.
That's the best part of it is being in the same universe.
I'm saying that we can't avoid comparisons because they're in the same direct universe.
So like fucking comparison, bro. Just what I'm saying, it's the fucking thing. Like it's kind of like with the comics too. Like it's not Batman. You're not reading fucking Batman, nigga. You're reading fucking Nightwing. Shut the fuck up and read Nightwing.
But I think it's still part of it because there are some people who won't read Jason Todd, even though it's Batman but violent. There's some people who won't read a Tim Drake book, a Red Robin book, because it's Batman but detective more and smarter. There's some people who won't read the other books just because it's the thing, but different. What they want is the thing. I'm not saying that as a slight to Vigilante.
You're good.
Like I'm happy Vigilante exists because I personally want more content from My Hero, and I'm never gonna get more content because of the way manga works. They don't just pick it up again unless it's like Boruto or some shit. Like we rarely get a sequel manga to like a banger. It doesn't happen. Huh?
Modula? We gotta actually.
I'm catching up to Modulo, and it's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm catching up, and I think it's a really good. We can differ on that.
I think that percentage of people that you said though that wouldn't read the Nightwing because of the Batman and the thing. How many of those people do you feel as though have a good media literacy reading comprehension though?
No, I would say personally, I don't like reading Tim Drake. But I like reading Red Hood. I personally don't like reading Nightwing. I like Nightwing as a character, but I won't go out and seek a Nightwing book. A Red Hood book, I will read.
I'm just talking about the archetype of person who wouldn't do that though. Like, would you think that the media literacy and reading comprehension is fair, and they're just making that judgment because they don't want to, have their food touching the other food? Or it's just too much, and they stray away.
No. I hear you. I think people who judge Vigilante harshly is because they're comparing it against My Hero, not realizing that the first 2 to 3 seasons of My Hero were like Vigilante. We just upped the stakes. Sorry, you go.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. And also, it's a different beast with comics because you will have multiple writers, like multiples, not just like one directly off the other.
True. Very true.
Multiple writers writing at the same time. And sometimes the writer that's writing Nightwing is just in a better bag than the person that's writing Batman. Like they're
God,
objectively making a better story. Like now, Nightwing to many people is better than Batman as a book.
100%.
And
that's the second time too. Would you not say that the Tom Taylor
since I've been reading
like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom Taylor. I was reading that way more than I was reading.
That's happened more than once though. Like it's not like it's happened more than once.
And that's okay. Different types of comic books and mediums. Because hey, for the ones in denial, the weebs in the back, manga is just a Japanese comic book. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, it's just a different type of graphic novel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not Daijoubu. Fucking weirdos.
But to be honest, like I want more content from My Hero. I want them growing up. I want the world because it gave me this world. I want to play more in the world, and even for all the bullshit that I give Modelo, for all the bullshit I give it, it's still giving me an expansiveness of this world that I love already. Is it taking fucking forever to get to the point? Yes. Why are aliens? Because of Dan. We know that. That's cool. It's still expanding on the world, though. Like, it's still giving me more from it. And I feel like Vigilante is doing that. So I'm not upset with it at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to stray away, I don't think it's because of Dan. I think that the Japanese are kind of like Americans where they're obsessed with aliens.
Yeah, but just the timing of it, like JJK ended, Dan popped off, and now we got spirits and aliens. Like it's the literal timing of it.
Yeah, huh? I heard you. That's the timing. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this universe. I hope this universe keeps up. And I was saying, Desmond, I was agreeing with you. It's a shame that there is comparisons.
Oh yeah,
because they're going to be in the same universe.
Yeah, nah. I knew we were all. Yeah, I know we all in the same.
Yeah, and different writers do different things. Like they took away our brown Superman, and now he's Caucasian for some reason. So
he is like the new color. Well, that's not the writer's fault. That's the color artist. In all seriousness,
that nigga white. That nigga's Caucasian.
I mean, the writer. Listen, when he sends his scripts through and the pages get done, he doesn't wait for the coloring to get done to be like, "Oh, this is good." Like comics are on a very strict schedule. He has to submit that page a day to make sure it gets drawn. By the time it actually gets colored in, it's probably like the 12th hour, and he's just like, shit. All I can do is really approve the art at the time.
So the colorist is, in fact, a colorist.
Speaking of generational woes and institutional bigotry, we've got Ultimates issue 20.
He looked racist.
Well, he I mean,
is this more Hell Hydra?
Damn there is, yeah. Damn near.
Wow, that was by accident last time I said that. 2 for 2 over here.
Listen, issue 20, which came, it feels like 2 weeks ago, we were talking about issue 19. But I'm cool with this. Like they're barreling towards
that's why I said Hell Hydra.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks ago. We got Vision in this universe, rad suit. I thought it was a woman last time or female based, but they definitely make allusions to just changing who you are. They have a protocol in here called HRT. Don't need to get into that. I swear to God. Listen, before I get ahead of myself, about 5 issues ago, Jim Hammond, who was the Human Torch, had to be sent back in time because, Iron Lad is fucking with timey-wimey bullshit. And he used that period of time, Jim Hammond, to help build the Ultimates proactively. So he has been in the background, literally building the movement that allows us to forward that movement into what we know now as the Ultimates. 5D chess. He does this. Yeah.
No, this is 5D chess. Don't hit the same here. I'm sorry.
It is 5D chess. I'm telling you, because we're using the time and space that we have now, sending him in the back and creating a foundation for what we have now back then, so we can fight the issues in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just tell Howard Stark, what was going to happen?
That nigga would have been murdered.
All right.
For all those that didn't catch that, you'll see later on in the episode how I just now also fell victim to comparison.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. That's crazy. Yeah.
Very much so.
The Vision.
I don't know. Life.
Compared to what I was thinking in my head, I don't know if I like that. Nick Fury, who has been a raving lunatic for the Maker and been doing all of his dirty work, is kind of like a mirror reflection, a dark mirror reflection of Vision. The Vision has been a machine because in this universe, this is just a life model decoy. Nick Fury has died who knows how long ago. And the Maker has been using him, like I said, for the wildest shit in human history. They're
that Ghetto shit, man. Shout out to Ghetto. I know he don't win, but
spoilers.
The Vision is using his powers to manipulate the world for good. Nick Fury is using his powers to manipulate the world for bad. And Jim Hammond has always had a thing for killing fascists. If you remember, he killed Hitler once, and that's one of the few memories that he held on to his whole life. He's killed Nick Fury like 12 times, and he looks like he enjoyed every one of them. Go ahead.
This is much more interesting than 90% of the stuff that I've gotten from this book, and it's frustrating.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because that means that you could have done this at any time. You could have just popped off with this.
No,
because this is
I gotta get because the Maker has been working throughout time this whole time. He has been manipulating everything. You have to work smarter, not harder. If you go in full force and then try to take everything over, the Maker's just gonna go back in time and fuck everything up with the Immortus engine.
No, I'm just saying this. I'm saying this concept, not the thing that he's doing. The overarching concept of him fighting Nick Fury through time, him fighting the Maker through time, him building the Ultimate through time. Like, these are much cooler concepts than most of the tie-ins that we got that have nothing to do with the overarching book. Like, where's X-Men, Wolverine, any, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
because
we on 20.
Because like this tie-in, I would have read this to the bookfellow part. Like, this is such a cool concept. And it also ties to the overarching book where none of the other ones do.
Well, this is where it's different. This is just Dennis Kemp's vision, though. Like, if y'all don't know, Dennis Kemp is the guy right now. He's the golden goose. They gave him the keys and he just ran with it. So I don't want to say, like, the other Ultimate books, they don't seem to matter in the grand scheme of things. Ultimates is Ultimates. It's the book for the Ultimate Universe.
I just wish we
could have gotten more of this. You said you saw a book on the X-Men one was great as a standalone, but in terms of the overarching thing, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. You're right. You're 100% right. You're 1,000% right. So one thing I should have mentioned was he kills Nick Fury before he has a chance to relay this information back to anyone. So every time he meets Vision, he's like, "Have I met you?" And he's like, "Not this time." They, through all the efforts that the Vision's been doing, they've helped Detroit literally build a giant machine under the Maker's nose. And of course, James Rhodes pilots it. So people want to call it the War Machine. But it's the anti-war machine because it's killing all you fucking fascists. It's killing all of them. They start with like 1,000 helicarriers, and before like 3 pages go by, they're down to 300, and they just fly away. They said, "You know what? Y'all niggas got it. Y'all niggas up the pole. We ain't got a pole big enough. You got it."
I will make no comments about anti-war.
Yo. All right. Okay.
So the Vision, this is an evil nigga right here.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
The Vision uses this opportunity because this is basically the end. Like they're in the end game, hence ultimate end game being the event going on right now. And he puts all the information that he had from the past like 5, 6, 7 decades of murdering Nick Fury and gathering details and implants it in his brain. And it's so much that Nick Fury has to kill himself. This nigga blew his brains out.
That is dark.
That's real dark.
Dark.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick.
This is such a cool concept. Why are we waiting? Okay. I'm gonna read this book now because now I'm interested.
And it causes the reason why this is so it's symbolic because of the fact all of your evil doings and the foul you've brought onto the world is finally touching you, and you can't handle it. You would rather die than deal with the world that you created. And it's also really cool because I'm seeing people blow their fucking brains out.
I'm here for it personally.
I'm a boy. I like that type of shit. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the gaggle.
Shout out to the gaggle. As much as I love symbolic, deep, multi-layered story readings, punch someone in the face and blow someone's brain out. I'm a boy. And I don't feel sorry about it.
This podcast is some kind of full circle. Because first we were talking about media literacy and deeper meetings and episodes and how we should, deeper context in our work. And now we're like, I want violence.
I want violence.
A nigga get his shit pushed back. That's what I want. DCKO number 3.
Hard
Justin, hit me with it. Hard cuts is crazy. Put this on the shirt.
This was a book forged in the fires of a boy brain with some goddamn sense. This was a book drawn by Javi Fernandez. This was a book written by the GOAT.
Preach.
Scott Snyder. This was a book known as DCKO that will melt your fucking face off.
How many of them things?
1, 2, 3 of them things. What are we talking about? Listen, you
crap,
fuckers.
Gas. Even the fucking lead up pictures to the fucking thing are gas, nigga. Who's in and who's out. I'm like, why is the joke here? And then I didn't even care. Keep reading. I'm like,
this page symbolized everything full circle. This was the beginning of the corruption or attempted corruption of Superman. It's all going to make sense later on. So we all read this book. I also want to shout out DC Ultra, DC Infinite Ultra for letting Digga Dez read the book the same day as us.
That shit was so powerful, bro. I felt it. I felt the Wednesday Warrior. I felt like I purchased it. I mean, I did because I pay monthly for the subscription. But I felt like I was with y'all, like reading the shit. And as I'm turning the pages, I'm just like, man, this shit is really gas. Like, I see why you be going off when you be talking about the shit, because I still feel the energy of when I was reading this shit.
Yeah, I'm a real Wednesday warrior, y'all. I get these books at a specific time of day in between of work, and I literally fervently read them as soon as I get off of work. And I annoy my friends with how good the books are. Sometimes they're like, okay, nigga. And sometimes like, yeah, that was good.
Thumbs up.
This was the one time when they were like, yeah, that was good. We are in like the semifinals essentially,
basically,
or the quarterfinals, whatever. They have to pick somebody that they basically killed off or wasn't able to make it to the tournament. And everyone's thinking like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna pick someone. If you don't pick, the Heart Apocalypse picks for you. And of course, because the Heart Apocalypse is a piece of shit, Joker gets a special pick.
Because
the Joker,
the most Omega energy, though.
The chaos. He's a sack of shit.
Yeah, basically.
That's how you got the most Omega energy, which will be brought up back in the same segment.
So these are the finalists. We're down to the top 8, and shit is looking wicked. How Lex Luthor and the Joker got through, it's bad for everybody. Yeah, for sure. Plot
real quick. Because of the red, because of how the Red Hood and the Joker, the actual
let's talk about that. Yeah,
ended. Like, but we saw the Red Hood ended up quote unquote winning. So when I read this, I was
No,
like, oh, this is something.
So I went back and read that. It essentially came down to the fraction of a second. The Joker's heart had stopped, Red Hood's heart stopped, but the Joker had a thing that made his heart start beating again, which was my question last week, was didn't he cheat? Because Batman cheated and Batman's being put through the ringer. But it's also
but I would say that Omega Energy just likes to fuck with people. Honestly,
you gotta be shiesty. You gotta be shiesty.
Gotta be shiesty, man.
And when Batman do it, it's not shiesty. It's just righteousness. But he's just eating the shit. But no,
it's just white privilege when he do it.
Yeah, put this.
It's just white privilege.
Yeah, he's a handsome billionaire. Yeah,
hey, that's what happens when the colorist wants to. Never mind. Actually, back into the actual.
We're keeping that.
Yeah.
So the winners, the people that are able to choose, and you think it's because of like friendship, and you learn later on, like, no, nigga, it's because I can use you. All right. Superman wants to use Shazam.
Guy was the power of friendship.
Guy was the power of friendship, and he was
like, I got my nigga with me, we back.
And he gets washed because of it. He gets
absolutely
washed. Cyborg, no. Cyborg literally wanted to. We're not going to talk about each matchup because it's going to make us talk forever. But Cyborg, remember, he wanted to download Connor Hawk's ability to fight so he could fight better.
Yeah, dumb as hell.
He downloaded.
He chose Nightwing. Sorry, continue.
I kind of agree with that, but
that would have been fire. Versus Wonder Woman and Barter. That would have been fire.
Yeah.
Big Barter. That's Bay right there.
He wanted to put the nanotech into his body so that way he'd be able to get the information back to him. He wasn't using him so they could win together. He was using him because he was like, I'm about to take this myself. Boost. I just need you. Yeah, that's it. Wonder Woman wanted to use Barda because she's super powerful and can withstand the hit from her gauntlets getting hit. The Joker is an evil nigga. Evil nigga. Zatanna, she's kind of power friendship, ex-boyfriending a little bit.
Constantine is also like the most powerful magic user in DC. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah. And then Lex Luthor is a piece of shit because he just throws synthetic kryptonite into Kara's face to make her rage out and kill everybody for her. Never mind her losing her mind and her body being disformed. Like, isn't that like a violation of a person's body? Wouldn't people say that's not consent?
This nigga quips for it. He didn't even call her, he just called her Kryptonian. Good, do your job, bitch. The red Kryptonian.
And I feel like when he says Kryptonian, he says it like a slur. Like I can feel like the Tonian on it is like, all right.
Because you know her name, and
we got hard hands and we got hard boy. Oh no, not after 48 episodes. We got more of these terms.
Kryptonian with a hard N.
Hard N. Yeah. Crazy.
This page almost made me shit myself.
Oh my god! When I saw this, I let an audible gasp. I was
yeah. Because remember, Scott Snyder created this character, so I'm like, this would be the perfect time to reintroduce him.
I'll save my thing for after.
It was hype, but it was a fake out. It's not a joke when they say we're all in.
If you ever want to read a real messed up book, read the Emperor Joker book. Basically, Joker gets the powers of Mr. Mxyzptlk, who is a fifth dimensional imp, which basically means that the way Luffy treats reality, he can do that, but with entirely more control. And he's also a crazy person.
That's why the bar 5D chess is so fucking crazy. And I don't even know the backstory of it. I just saw it and I was like, oh yeah, this nigga was already knowing from the very beginning. Even just like with Lex.
That was a great setup.
You got that shit off.
You got it.
Yeah. 5-dimensional imp. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's fucking gruesome.
It's great. The art by Javi, once again, exactly as good as it needs to be. This is Cyborg definitely just like using Connor right here. I was like, oh damn, you niggas letting this Omega energy get to your head.
Why didn't he pick Donna Troy?
He could have picked Donna Troy. Is she better? I mean, I'm sure she is. I don't know.
Donna Troy, Starfire, Nightwing, Raven.
I don't know if Starfire's a better fighter.
Raven.
She's stronger though, for sure.
It's not about being stronger though. Like he wants to know how to fight real quick because listen, Cyborg is overpowered.
He shouldn't even beat Swamp Thing. Back to my nigga Goat Curry.
Fair enough.
Goat Curry, man. My nigga Goat Curry, even though he did lose, he picked his boy Hawkman, but this nigga Lex Quip was so they named their team like Air and Sea or whatever. So this nigga Lex hit him with the Bible reference, bro.
He did.
What's I was like, I don't know who the it's not Wordist. I know that's not the what's the thing in the comics when
author, the writer.
Oh, so it is the GOAT.
There's the writer, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott Steiner, man. Like, what are
Come
we
on.
doing here, bro? When you get Lex quoting biblical references while he's smashing y'all, all Diddy. All ghetto. We leaving Diddy in 2020.
All ghetto.
Yeah, all ghetto.
You're gonna be out in 2 years, don't worry.
Hey, until JJK gonna finish right around that time. Once Ghetto lose, we get the
wait to see what happens to Ghetto. All right.
Chill.
Superman has a moment where, Billy's just so happy that he gets to fight with Superman, and he's like, yeah, about
my hero.
So they're about to make some synthetic kryptonite. It's not really good for me. You're kind of fucked up over here.
I know what you can do.
I've seen what you could do for others. If you could please do that for me. He knows how much Shazam idolizes him, and he knows that he can share his power with people he considers family. So, with the last little strength that Shazam has, he imbues Superman with the power of Shazam. Holy fuck, this design is fire.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Do you niggas see the Patara earrings on my dog Superman?
The Patara earrings goes crazy. It's like that was a choice, and I'm glad they made it.
And the boat with the S in the boat.
Yeah,
incredible design. I'm getting this book signed.
But also even like the character moment of mainline Superman never would have made that call. He probably would have chosen Batman or Wonder Woman, or somebody that like he can fight alongside, not necessarily someone who can do something for him.
But absolutely, you're totally 100% right. But it's showing the theme of this book. Like, I don't want to say Superman's corrupted, but it's like, we actually have to make hard decisions right now.
I wouldn't say corrupted, and I'm glad.
No, not at all.
No, he's not. He's not corrupted, but he's playing the game, which we've never seen Superman play the game. Normally, it's I can find a way around it. I can still hold on to my ideals, my morals, and finagle my way out of it. This time, he has no choice but to play the game the way that they play it. Because even they make mention that Lex looks at him with something he's never seen before.
Admiration. When a nigga like Lex is admiring you, it's like a nigga Young Thug. If Young Thug admires what you're doing something wrong.
You two King Slime. But I mean, the first pages of the book are the dream that Superman is wanting to dearly, actually do. And just like he actually came to grips with it, like, you know what, I could have did this, but like sometimes I am pussy. And that's why it was perfect. That guy, it was perfect that guy in the crash out or one of the crash out Green Lanterns who they were facing, because even one of the Green Lanterns was like, yo, I know that like sometimes you just gotta stop being pussy, bro. So I loved it. And as a Superman hater, like, this is how I want him to be. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. And then, the whole, you're an alien, bro. Fuck your moral compass, bro. Like,
you
know what's crazy? He kind of looks like absolute Superman in that panel.
Yeah, with the glowing hands and then in the feet. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's I don't know if that was on purpose. It's great though. The theming with the whole literal playing of games with Lois and Superman and Diana and Bruce pushing him to like play the game correctly is a sign of love. I wonder, and I might be thinking too much for this. I wonder if Lex Luthor is also in that same boat. I wonder if he's like, come on, bro. Just do it. Just do it. I wonder if Lex is like, I don't want to win it all. I want you to, because you're gonna definitely fix everything. I just gotta push you to do it.
I thought originally that they were gonna say that Batman let them out the Phantom Zone on purpose to push Superman.
That'd be a great angle. But the way that Batman's acting right now, he's like very confused.
He did not.
No, yeah, he is like, yeah, he wants to get out of where he's at. He did not expect to be fucked.
Yeah, but even like the other fights, right? When we talk about strategy, Wonder Woman picking and I don't know if were you gonna get into that next, the Wonder Woman fight?
Nah, I mean we wrapped up about that, but go ahead. What you got to say?
Yeah, so like Wonder Woman picking Big Barda, and we talk about the overall strategy of it. Mm-hmm. She picked Barda because Barda's a fucking powerhouse, but the real reason she picked Barda was to get information on the Heart of Apocalypse, which is the last thing that she says when their fight ends. She was like, real quick, tell me every single thing you know about the Heart of Apocalypse. And we know that that's going to play a factor within the next round. So even like that small moment of her doing that, I feel like the Joker's fight was there for like, it was cool. That's why it happened, because it's the Joker. Right. Who else fought?
Saying he's got the most Omega energy might play a lot more into it now too, because how quickly he got rid of them too. Like I don't know. I feel like he's stacking it up now.
Yeah. Who else? It was Superman, Shazam, Lex Luthor won his fight.
Yeah.
Who else won? It was I guess it's everybody that won. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Superman, Shazam won.
Lex Luthor versus Aaron C. Then we got the baddies versus the
losers.
Titans.
The people who lost.
I was trying to be nice.
The Twin Titans. Twin Titans, they called themselves, I believe.
Twin Titans. Oh, yeah. And then the star-crossed lovers and the Joker.
Yeah.
Who would be the winner? Yeah, I mean, what, 6 people? No, 8.
It's 4 left.
It's 4. Listen, they're in the final 4, bro.
Oh, they don't keep their partner.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they all die. They all die.
Yeah. No, I mean, Shazam did die.
Nah, you don't keep your partner.
You don't keep your partner. You come back for a little bit. You crumble away.
Did Wonder Woman die too?
No.
Wonder Woman doesn't die.
That's what I meant by when you said
they won decisively.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They could beat the dog shit out of them. Listen,
I'm missing Serena.
I had to like pick and choose the panels because I didn't want this to be like just me showing every fucking page. Mm-hmm. But the fights are cool, y'all.
It's not necessary to read the shit. It's on the DC. Go get the app for. This has been. I've been trying to sing his praises since the first episode. Like that and Shonen are my 2 favorite subscriptions, as far as like reading and like the whole comic, manga, anime of it all. Even though it's not anime, but like the IPs of it all. Yeah, like it's what $12 a month for DC Infinite.
You read 3 books, you make all your money back.
Yeah,
in some cases 2 books.
There you go, man.
Yeah. So we're down to the final 4, and the Heart of Apocalypse says, "All right, you guys are going to fight in a world the dark side took over." And they're like, "Oh shit, we're in apocalypse." Well, Joker says that, and they're like, "No, dummy, this is Earth. This is what happens if things go wrong. Basically, you are looking at the absolute universe at its absolute worst." And yes, I said the absolute universe because the final page is them finally meeting face to face with their absolute counterparts.
Shut up, my nigga. Booster, go, nigga.
Yeah, Shiesty. You know how I know that this is bad for the world? There's 2 niggas from Jersey on this team.
Jersey in the building.
Booster Gold's from Jersey too?
Booster Gold is from Gotham. Yeah, that is canonically Jersey.
Oh
He's a
wow!
That
Jersey
is
I
nigga.
didn't.
canonically
I didn't know
Jersey.
he. I didn't know his thing was connected to Batman.
He bet on his own games while he was playing in college. Does that not sound like something a shiesty Jersey nigga would do?
Sound like he go to Rutgers.
Hey,
For
I'm not gonna say
sure.
nothing else. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Listen, this is like this issue was so fun, so dynamic, so thematic, and still gave us the last page reveal after we got Patara earring Superman. Shut the fuck up about my goat. I never want to hear you niggas talk about Scott Snyder again.
Banger after banger after banger after banger. He don't miss. I mean, he
I want to bring.
I'll call you here in a second. I'm doing the pot. I said I'm doing the pot right now. I'll call you in a second. All right.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick.
Hard cut.
This is his hard cuts. I want to say real quick. This is the trilogy that people don't understand.
How many of them things? One more time. One more time for me. I'm sorry, bro.
3 of them things. Dark Knight's Metal introduced Batman at Laughs. Wildly successful. Death Metal came out during COVID.
That's
and
right.
people had opinions about that.
Exactly.
Y'all tried to. I was there for that.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember. I was there, nigga. Whether you liked it or not, it was incredibly successful and brought people back to comic book shops. And we launched a whole nother universe that did it. Cool. Then he comes with this. We're talking about the holy trinity of comics, by the way. Batman was Dark Knight's Metal. Then Wonder Woman was the main character, essentially, in Death Metal. And now we have DCKO.
Yes, she was. Check that out.
She had a chainsaw, dog. She had a chainsaw. She had a glowing chainsaw.
The chainsaw of truth.
Chainsaw
DC,
truth.
DC Infinite. Oh, I'm about to turn the fuck up this year, man.
Now we have Superman's story with DCKO, where he has to fight his morals and dark, twisted versions of himself in order to save the world. He has spanned this story over 10 years.
Yeah.
You can suck my fucking dick if you ever tell me he's not the best writer. I don't care anymore. Leave me alone. I remember having to argue niggas down. Niggas don't remember how to be like, no, Scott Snyder's still the GOAT. Dark Knight's the man was bad. He's stupid.
Bro,
Fuck
you
you.
Put that so eloquently. He took the trinity of DC and wrote fucking GOAT pieces for all of them.
I've never thought about that. When you
what?
Like, I've never thought about that. That's crazy. Because Wonder Woman was the lead in Dark Knight's Metal.
Yes. Niggas ain't really. What did we say earlier about reading comprehension? These niggas have the audacity to try to tell me about stories that I actually read and broke down. And he is giving you all the gems, but you idiots are too busy trying to pretend you hate things to pick up the gems that are right in front of you. Fuck you.
10 years, dog. 10 years.
And along the way,
banger after
each and every time that he's done an event, he's been able to launch multiple books for multiple people so people can have opportunities and we can expand this universe that we love. You can't tell me after what he did with the absolute universe and then pour money back into DC Next Level that this nigga is not the fucking GOAT of our generation. Don't get.
You said yeah.
They need to just put him over DC. Like that's the. Just give him the job. He's doing. Don't give it to James Gunn. Give it to him.
Yeah, he could be the Kevin Feige of DC, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Because that's crazy. When you break it down, like I never thought about that.
Yeah,
3 different eras of comic books, and 3 different GOAT statuses, 3 different GOAT runs. God, so good.
I wish I had. I wish I held on to that Twitter account where I was arguing with niggas when I was like 26 about how Scott Snyder's really the GOAT. I can't because I deleted it. I deleted it, but I was fervently typed like, "You don't understand. He's the greatest." And people were, y'all niggas switch your tunes now. That's cool. Give him his love. But I remember when you were hating. I'm glad he's getting the flowers he deserves. He's the fucking GOAT.
That's facts.
Crack cocaine, man.
Oh, that was good. Do we have to talk about Doomsday?
Oh shit, do we? I didn't know that hour in. Damn, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to go live? You sure you don't want to go live with it, bro?
Yeah, remember, we gotta cut out the sections.
Yeah, that was a whole bunch.
So it'll be under an hour. We'll keep it short. I
I
do want you to keep the part in there of me asking, do we gotta talk about Doomsday though?
That's fair. Doomsday, everybody.
I hate them niggas so much.
So yeah, after our fervent conversation about DCKO, let's talk about Doomsday.
Fantastic Four, yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's the first time like seeing like Africans?
That's funny as hell. No, maybe I don't know. Maybe
he was like, I didn't know y'all come that dark.
Nah, that's definitely had to be something, but it's not. I mean, they're in New York.
That's a colonized world, big homie.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, they showed Namor, they showed Shuri, they showed M'Baku being king, which I think is actually very cool. I'm glad they actually went through with that. A lot of people were rooting for that. These are world-class actors, and I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do. They just got to prove it to me. They just got to prove it to me. You know,
Shuri can't. Letitia Wraith, I think is her name. She can't carry the series on her own,
and that's fine.
Like Chadwick did. Chadwick carried the series, right?
Oh, now we got Snowfall.
Yeah. Shout out to Snowfall.
And that's why I don't even really care about the trailers and shit, because like y'all give way too much of it, and I'm tired of it. Like it was like this with Endgame, but we all just accepted it because we were finally at the end of all it took from the beginning of getting to Thanos. So, but like now it's different here. Like I don't want all this much of it. I don't want to see this much of it. Keep some of it to yourself. I don't need to know that freaking Franklin Saint is the next Black Panther. Why do I know that so much ahead of time?
Desmond said, "Keep your panties on. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to see."
For real, man, that's annoying. Like I said, I only put up with it with Endgame because we got this far. Like, okay, cool, give it all to me. Give it all to me, like ahead of time, so I can go in there and cry like a little boy. But like this, it's nah, fool. Y'all can keep some shit to yourselves.
But
especially if the X-Men part of what they're saying is true.
I don't think that they can, because they don't know what works and what doesn't work anymore.
Nah, they're just trying to sell the movie now, and I'm tired of it. Like you say, I just give me the movie and the storytelling and make it good. Stop trying to sell me the shit, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stop buying after a point. Like you know what I'm saying, I do want to see it and I would gladly pay for it. But shit, bro, like it don't gotta be this deep. We got a whole year-long calendar wait of the live that's going to be until it drops in the end of December. So a whole 12-month live. You might catch some shit on there, might not. New Rockstar is saying how these trailers may not even like kind of prelude of the stories, because we even said like how much they're gonna have to chop up. You know, we don't know what they're gonna keep. They don't know what they're gonna keep, I'm sure. So like it's too much. It's overstimulating with the least amount of shit that you can give to somebody. And I don't know, that's a good sign with Marvel's like, you know, cookies and cash. Like I don't know. We need to clear them shits.
Yes, let the hate flow through you.
Let the hate flow through you.
It did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on that.
No, you should.
No, I'm here for
it. That's a valid opinion. I do feel like we are the exception. Remember, we are locked in and we're reading stuff online and we know this stuff. I'm
not to want to be that with the Marvel content of it.
It's a gift and a curse, bro. It's a gift and a curse, because you comprehend more. Like our whole group, like y'all niggas don't know, the people that were on the mid-year episode, those are like no friends. We talk to them every day. Like us, we talk about this shit. The average like normie Joe, they don't know Damson Idris is going to be Black Panther. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They don't know. I'm telling you, they don't know.
Yeah.
The average nigga does not know. Before, listen.
Because you can go on like Charles Emergency, you know what I'm saying? Like what we were talking about with spoiler culture last week. Like you don't even have to, you could just know a bigger name of like the comic or whatever scene, and they're just like putting it out there because that's where you would see most of it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's where it's overstimulating. Like the bigger names are just like and then you then if you try to go away from it, you see the smaller channels maybe not have like the as a thumbnail, and then you kind of like how like we would operate, but like I don't know, it's just too much sometimes.
I do think it's too much, but I also feel like I know that we're locked in. General audience is not. General audience really wants a reason. They need a reason to go in to see a Marvel movie. That reason is Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. They're telegraphing to you all the reasons you came before. Come on back down. Story be damned. Head on over.
They come back for the producers who you know what I'm saying. We trying to whatever, bro.
Nostalgia bait.
They're projecting everything that you remember that you thought you loved about the MCU, and I agree with you. I think it's too much, but they have to make money too, and they're spending all this money on goddamn Robert Downey, and they're gonna make their money's worth.
Yeah, but if they just focused on telling a good story, it will make money. Because people are already going to see it. No, I feel so. I guess my philosophy comes from like the reason the first Iron Man movie was successful, right? Is because it was a good story. Yes, it has some holes in it, but it still told a good story from point A to point B, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The first Thor movie was a dog water. Did not tell a good story. It was bad.
And it made a lot of money.
Huh? Yeah, it did. Because people were thirsty off of Iron Man. So that builds into the other thing. And now we're at a place where like it's fatigue. I'm over it. You have given me shit for the last 10 years or 5 years.
I don't even think that's well, that's just subjective, and I respect what you say. I really feel I get what you're saying. I don't feel like most of this phase was bad. I think it was very similar to what people loved in the beginning as far as quality goes. I think the only straight up bad movie we got was Thor: Love and Thunder. That was the only movie. And okay, really? And that's fine. And that's fine.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'm thinking of Ragnarok. I was like, I really like that. No, it's Ragnarok. I like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, that was the only one that I personally thought wasn't good. But you know what? It made $770 million. People don't.
But it also broke Taika Waititi as like a director. You know, like
we can get that conversation later. I don't think it broke his spirit. I think he didn't care about Thor to begin with. That's another conversation.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that.
But yeah, we have to understand. I said this before. I think I said this in the live stream. Movie going is not the same.
Yeah,
things changed during COVID, and the habit has been broken. That people are going to the movies less. The box office is less. People don't know what's going to work anymore. People are going straight to streaming after 15 days of being out. Warner Brothers is trying to get bought out by Netflix, and Netflix is saying, y'all niggas got 15 days, and you're going straight to streaming.
They said 45. 45.
I doubt it's going to be full 45.
No, 45 they said, right now. It's probably going to be a full 45, but yeah.
So things are different now. So for us to expect a movie to be good and it will make money, it's just unrealistic. You can be the best movie and just not make money. Yeah. It's the world we live in now, and it sucks. But it is what it is.
I think it's kind of ass that like the bar is no longer to make good product. The bar is now to make product that sells, whether it be good or not, through hell or high water.
I think it's always been the case, but now it's just a little bit more shameless, Phil.
Yeah, man. Did you see the either one of you watch Stranger Things?
No.
Good. But they recently put out a documentary about the last season, and the last season was absolute doo-doo water, right?
Mm-hmm.
In one of the stills of the documentary, you can see 3 tabs for ChatGPT open.
Oh, so, well,
that's kind of where we're at now.
Well, that's also subjective. You can use
I
that.
I don't want to get into that either. I felt like that backward, no anti-war, backward.
Well, you can use, but here's the thing though, you can use ChatGPT for more than just like writing a script. Like if you need to look up, okay, what was the clothing in 1989 as opposed to 1995, so that way you don't put something bad in. You know,
it could be intel, it could be perjury.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the fucking
yes, but the reason I bring it up is because one of the things that this series has been lauded over is the way that the dialogue is set up now feels very robotic. and it does feel like it came from a source like that.
I don't want to. I hope,
but that's
a can of worms. That's what that
yeah,
is.
that's the can of worms. Because once we start saying everything's AI, then it doesn't matter.
Not saying
everything will be AI. Because like, okay, if you guys think it's AI anyway, then I'm just going to use it. You know?
Yeah. That is a fair point.
I need to cleanse my. I need some ginger. I need a recommendation.
Yeah, man. Let's talk recommendations.
Because damn, bro, DCKO was like, that was just like,
yeah.
I do want to mention this though. People will always be passionate enough to make good media. It may not be movie at the time, may not be a comic books at the time, but there is someone out there making something good because it's just what they love to do.
True. And actually, real quick as well, one more. I feel like in the beginning with the Marvel stages, it felt like, good content was the focus and money later on, but it was probably money first and then good content, like just to try to get people, because at that point we had already ran through 3 movies of Spider-Man, and we had already ran through X-Men, probably 2 movies by then. Yeah. And then
the full series had gone.
The whole 3 by then, yeah. So even more of a, all right, we got that little skeletal part of it. Now it's, let's make this an actual thing where they're all the properties that we had. And with Iron Man, because I think it was like Rob, felt like put that as a Mount Rushmore of like comic movies of all time. And for that to be Iron Man, not one that people would normally have gravitated from the actual comic book stands to start it all. I feel like that's where the excitement and because if you were with Marvel at that time, you could be like, okay, this is something they're about to try to get into what I was reading in the pages instead of actually on the screen now. So that excitement was a little bit more fresh, and they were genuinely trying to get us to do it. Now that the cash cow is like, what I'm saying, mass produced, it's just like, what I'm saying, we done already had all the stories that we can kind of pretty much tell, like Infinity Wars and what we had already told through our medium. So that's why I hate the Marvel Unlimited, method of the 3 months thing, because like DC just you saw how excited I was to do that on the day of, man.
Because you're part of the community that was expressing how excited they were. There was no delay.
Yeah. I feel cleansed now, letting that out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess for final thoughts, since both on the final thoughts.
True.
Yeah.
I understand where the movies are at, and I think as a fan, I'm upset because we could still get good storytelling, but the focus is on the nostalgia of it. The focus is no longer focused on the characters, it's focused on who's playing the character, which is fine, making money, making bread. But when you have James Gunn over at DC, the Superman movie was great. It was phenomenal. It did all the stuff that it was supposed to do while still being a good story. And not only outside of being a good Superman story, it's just a good story anyway. If you 86 Superman from that story and replace him with like Jupiter Man or whatever the fuck, it's still a good story from start to finish, right? And I think that's where we've gotten away from, because now they take the comic book stories and they put it through a filter and then distill it into whatever slot we've been given. Look at Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion was an event of the summer. It was an event. And they boiled it down to 8 episodes. That means, and a throwaway gag about Nick Fury's eye. Like it means nothing now. But that was like you remember when Secret Invasion came out, Justin?
I do, yeah.
Remember how hyped that summer was? Like,
are you talking about the actual comic? No, I didn't start.
Yeah, the actual comic.
No, I wasn't reading comics then. I was just a couple years short.
Well, Secret Invasion was like a thing.
Oh no, it was a big deal. Listen, Brian Michael Bendis, he was the one with that one.
That's what I'm saying. We took the stories that like we went in the bigger bag of it. Like okay, cool. Then let's put this out there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
but they could have handled it better.
We can still have good storytelling without having to make everything super commercial, because the stories already exist, like manga and anime. How when you have a direct anime adaptation from the manga, it does
It's received better.
gangbusters.
It's
But when you
received better.
change it, it doesn't do good. Tokyo Ghoul, Full Metal Alchemist, like it's there, but yeah, but that's all. Yeah,
I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Recommendations.
Yeah, recommendations.
Recommendations. I'm going to say Samurai Troopers, just for the nostalgia of it all. Speaking of nostalgia, literally just for the nostalgia of it all. And Free Run Season 2. Very hyped to see where the rest of Free Run goes.
Oof. That's good. Damn, and you had a little two-peat. Pulling up the app now. There it goes, right there on the front.
Damn.
Right there on the front. Oh, and then it slides Batman number 2, Batman in the second night, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're pushing more content. But even Absolute Flash 10. I don't know when's the last time we covered Absolute Flash. We probably gotta get back on that.
We gotta get back covered.
I'm gonna have 2.
Yeah.
Mine's is the DCKO 3, and then I'm gonna catch up to Absolute Flash.
Martian Manhunter. And I forgot.
Yeah, it's back.
For the 5?
Yeah.
What is it, 6?
6. We just had 7.
Yeah.
All right.
Was there ever a doubt I was gonna pick this? For you guys who may be speed listening to this, at the beginning of Summer of Superman, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so awesome. Superman's gonna get a spotlight. And niggas was like, When I say niggas, I mean Desmond. Was I wrong, King? I wrong, King?
I'm rocking with him now.
Man. DCKO issue number 3 was a highlight of my week. I read it, I gasped, I screamed. And I don't want to say the other thing I did because I don't want to get demonetized.
Oh, God.
I'm very happy with this issue.
I even read the new comic book day Superman special the day it came out. Like I done came a long way with the Superman hate, and it was all fucking justified. If that's why they're selling the story now. Like, stop being a fucking pussy, Superman. Do the shit. The fuck?
Well, he's doing something.
It's justified.
Stop being a pussy, Superman.
Hey, that's kind of the theme of this book. That was another great episode of Dots and Lines, people. Thank you for watching. We have been moving a little bit lately, and I appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed. Seriously, it keeps us going. So please like, share, subscribe, read a comic, watch an anime, and be nice to each other. Don't do that. Okay, bye.
Shout out Ghetto.